Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Charles, and I'm the Board Gamer. Today, I wanted to talk to you about Sergeant Miniatures Day of Days. This is a World War II skirmish style game. You'll probably have about 5 or 6 people maximum on each side, and the average gameplay is roughly an hour. The reason why I'm going over this one is because all of the videos for this game are like 14 years old, but it's a pretty solid game. As a caveat, my core game group is with my 10-year-old and my 12-year-old son. And they picked this right up pretty easily. This has, I guess they're 15 millimeter pre-painted miniatures. All of the board here, these are 5x5 squares, with those being 10x10 squares, the larger ones. But all the boards are MDF. They're not cardboard, so you don't have to worry about warping. This is a little bit of a table hog. My table is a 4-foot by 4-foot gaming coffee table. And as it sits right now, it takes up a good chunk of the table. I am going to get a couple of expansions for it, and it'll probably end up taking more. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to get the expansions, but we're liking it, and I definitely want the boards to be a little bit bigger. A couple of key things to note here is that everything is done by cards. So you have these story cards right here. And what happens here is basically a turn is 3 rounds, 1, 2, and 3. And these cards tell you what you can do. You can either move or shoot. You can either look, or what is this? Yeah, hide or move. And this one allows you to shoot or look. So one of the cool things about the game is, and you see these crosshair right here, these are guys that have already been spotted. But you come in and you're stealth. So you can't shoot at anyone that hasn't been spotted. Now, if you do shoot at someone, obviously people are going to see you, so you're going to become spotted. But you can hide under bushes and things like that and kind of get cover again. So there's a little bit of stealth application. Also, with the cards, you don't... And it is still random, but it doesn't feel as random. So what would happen is, like, on this first one, where I have the move or shoot, then I have my action cards, and you get a hand of 5, and you put 3 down, so I'm going to go shoot. And when you shoot... Let's say I was to pick this guy, and I'm going to go to this guy over here. I would flip over a card. And it says, long as a miss, short as... Wow, this is a great one. So I would miss on all of them. But if you look at the card, it says, my guy, and then 2 other soldiers. So now the soldiers have to be close. They got to be like within 3 to 6 inches, I believe. So basically, these 2 soldiers could shoot. And then I'll flip over another card. And this one is a long. It hits. Well, you would definitely hit on a long. So let's say I was going for this soldier right here, and I'm just going to show you this. I know they're not the right cards. But then he would flip over a card. Oh, wow. That would kill him. So you go off of this right here. You can wound, you can pin, or you can kill somebody. Or it can do a zip, which is... right there. And zip just means you hear it go by you. So in that scenario, he would die. But I don't know. I didn't see a lot of videos about this. It's a game I've been eyeballing for about really 10 years now. It's just I haven't had a play group. And I thought my kids were going to struggle. I thought that with the World War II theming that they weren't going to like it. But they really did like it. And we're kind of all about it for right now. It's quick enough where you can get a game in an hour and really just have some fun. They do have some expansions that have tanks and some trucks and things like that. They have they have more people that you can get. They have bridges and 3D terrain. And there's all sorts of stuff that, of course, you can optionally buy. And if you're looking for a game that's kind of in this genre, or you're looking for a game that's pretty easy for kids to grasp a hold to, I would definitely say try it out. It may be your style, it may not, but it's working for my family right now, and I think that it would be worth a look. If you want me to do a playthrough, let me know in the comments. I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm trying to do a couple of videos just to show people games that I have that aren't really readily accessible on YouTube or don't have that many reviews. I want to show people family games that kids between that at least 10 years and older can get into and can actually thrive at. Games that you might feel like a little bit more complicated than they should be, or you might feel like that are overly complicated for your kids, but in reality aren't. So I hope you stick around. Feel free to give me a comment. Let me know what I should do next time. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot, and I hope you catch the next video.